representing the legendary Al Davis. And teams will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Chicago
Raiders
and the Las Vegas Raiders. And on the visiting sideline, head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guy's one of the final
Take on the Bears.
this season.
Cool.
Change that here.
The Bears 0-3. Huh? Whoa.
So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running in Las Vegas.
God dang, I keep forgetting to...
So we're going to need our first snap to see the first action
Come
of this
on,
game.
man.
So out come the Bears, ready for their...
I keep forgetting to change the kickoff thing. I'll watch, I'll get the ball first. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium. As these fans
See, I told you. Now I receive after I had to go back and change that.
Set for the opening kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Cade, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had put a big part in the victory, no question. But so to keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And go play fake here with Smith. He goes down. The Bears got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
He's down after getting us up to the 41.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
We're going for it. We're going for it.
Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty.
Cool.
He has this one past the 50 and shot downhill in the Bears territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Back to Genty. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
And the Raider 1st down.
What?
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Genty on 2nd. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. Buying some time right. Near the goal line. Touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut.
Madden.
It's Caleb Williams.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you.
Trying to be good with the Raiders. Look at that shit. And at the same time, rebuild them.
Elevates everybody around him.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. You set it down for him from the 46. First down, Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. Fuck. That 43-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. First down, here's Swift. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Fiore, that have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
It's third down and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Football. They get him down right at the marker.
And they're going. I knew that was coming.
They don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, how do you miss? Oh my god. Tackle him.
Takes him down to the 10.
Bitch.
They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Staying grounded with Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, Smith to throw. On the move, headed right. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's going to tuck it and run. He's across the 35. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
A draw now. This is Swift. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
A gain of 15.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And that's not what the offense style though. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be...
Yeah, the Brown game. A.J. Brown game. And no rushing touchdowns.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're not even set.
We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard
Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
2nd and 2. And off to Genty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
first down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. What a give here to Jency. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Chased out to his right. Complete to Beckham. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down. You set it down.
Fuck. They didn't score in that power play, but they scored sometime in a period.
The 38-yard line. On first down, Jency running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Jency running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He's running with it. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown.
Jesus, man.
Take a second quarter lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him.
That's Crosby, baby.
No gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Oh.
Brings up 3rd down.
They bring a tight end in motion right. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Now Williams. Catch made. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Williams with the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Bears. 1st down. 2. Yards on the play. And the
And a shotgun to get to Swift. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind.
Oh, Max Crosby got hurt.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. They set up the screen here to Swift. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Tight end in motion now. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to manage a cover on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Going to run again with Swift. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Did Goku get off?
Throw, 3rd and long. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider.
Oh, he's hurt again.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
Trying to make the...
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Play fake. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Hey, we go, sit down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Back to Genty. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a 4th down.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Let's get it left side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Bears trailing on the scoreboard. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly.
Zone.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. To the air yet again. Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
10 yards. That's good for the Bears.
Here's Williams again. Connects downfield on target to Burton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The right side hauled in by Komet. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. To the edge of the end zone. It's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone block rather than focusing on the 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot, but they just couldn't finish it. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play.
Stop stick jerking. Damn.
Throw here, 3rd down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. A.J. Cole on the punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again,
boom, that one.
Sends this flying. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. With time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And down he goes. Raiders got him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
3rd down.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got. Little remains of this half. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Smith on 1st down.
No.
After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 26-yard line.
Less than a field goal separating these teams after our
Shoot.
first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bring it
And
back.
this is Devontae Smith. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Eagles get the W by 2 touchdowns. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the second-year man, Spencer Rattler. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Saints bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers. Older brother Travis got the accolades for a while. Now this is Trevor Etienne. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Carlson, all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First down, here's Swift. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of 18.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Bears, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so
Okay, you want to go for it?
It's like a punt.
Okay, Bears, I see you. I'll stop you on 4th and 2, too.
Leave it short.
He's back to throw.
Ah, you.
Pass brought in by Burton.
Ah.
He gets this forward to the 19. To the line and set. Here we go, first
Playing
down.
the 0-2 Bears.
That's another Bears first
In the
down.
red zone now. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
A gain of 10
4
yards.
downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Johnson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's Johnson again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. That throw finds Komet. And this is going to end behind a line.
Oh, you pussies, you won't go for it on 4th and goal?
They want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
The score, Bears
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Return coming from the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Smith on first down. On the move, headed right. Took off with it again. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On third down, Genty. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Third down and long.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot.
It's probably dumb to go for it, but I'm going for it.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Williams. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Williams set to pass.
Oh my God, and you let it give it up right back.
Across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
He's asleep over there?
A gain of 22 yards.
From the gun, Johnson.
Huh?
Down after a gain of about
You asleep?
inside the 40.
Right here.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator.
You've been gone for a half hour.
Set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Johnson on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Jerome Bentley on the tackle. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push this to an 8-point game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now.
Raiders 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25.
I can't hear any music.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. The
I don't hear
Las Vegas
anything.
offense is set. 1st and 10. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 25.
I don't hear any music.
And that's good for a Raiders first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
I'm already maxed out.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
40.
Another give here to Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I'm gonna have to.
Genty from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
I ain't no funny. I am. Oh, I don't know what he's on. I think he said 35.
Giving this to Genty.
He'll get there. You have till the 2 more weeks. 12 days.
Gonna get him 7 there. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on Thursday.
He has until Black Friday. That's plenty of time.
Between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he's
To who? Nothing? No.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Less than a yard.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
There we go, sit down. 390%.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come. There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown.
Not that they have to find a trade. If they can't find a trade, then they can't trade for him.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate.
And you're going to run out of requests.
When you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
It might even be 2. I don't even know if it's 3. It might be only. It might only be 2.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So nice field position.
Like they couldn't find a trade to get the Curry to come to my team. So
their lead cut down inside a field goal.
When I was on the Clippers.
Here to get some breathing room. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
He's doing.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Shotgun
line.
handoff to Johnson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 46-yard line.
Now I hear the move.
Has it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
And the Bears, first down.
Johnson up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. On the draw, this is Johnson. And a stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
So much to like about that. Particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a...
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. On the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. It likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Shotgun give here to Gentry. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
And go play fake here with Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33. Third and a lone yard coming up. And off to Gentry. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a pause here for an injured player. We see that it's Odell Beckham Jr. in some pain following the play. On first down, Gentry. He has this down to the 34. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A split second, all to keep the...
Yeah.
For making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on first. Nick snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Gentry on second. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown,
Oh yeah, we gotta go for
Got
2.
himself some space to
Okay,
work, and
okay,
from
okay.
there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. When that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They're on the counter with Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Up and gained on second down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that one the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bears down by only 3. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Uh-oh.
Williams on first down.
Look at that.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
Fuck, we're going to overtime. Unless we block this.
Very short kick here from the right hash. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. So on fourth down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime, rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. Now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that one is incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Give up the guts. It's Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First play is going to be again to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Play action. Here's Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Brock.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it.
Fucking miss.
Decent gain before being brought down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. This needs to be a good one. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary.
Oh my god. Are we gonna fucking tackle this dude?
The other side gets a chance to go win it.
That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Bears first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, here's Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second and 6.
This is Johnson heading right. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
Now an inside handoff to Swift.
Ball game.
Gets it to the 15.
Lost.
And he runs it in for the touchdown.
Bears get their first win.
They win it in overtime. Now these are the moments you dream about as a football player, right, Brock? Coming down to it in overtime, a chance to play hero, and he stepped up and carried that ball across the line to end it.
We all feel it. I mean, we feel all the way up here in the... It's a whole new game when you get to overtime. The urgency at an all-time high, and so cool for them to run it across that line. And the whole team gets to celebrate the right call at the right time in the defining moment.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.
Four to 6 weeks. This defense is fucked. Max Crosby out.